You're listening to the Agony Column News Report featuring interviews, phone interviews, reports from live book events and festivals, and conversations with readers. You can find additional news, interviews, book reviews, and more 5 days a week at the Agony Column website at trashotron.com/agony.
It's always the same house. I see it from a distance, an aerial view. And then I find myself inside, wandering the halls, searching for my room. That's all I want. A room with a door I can close, a door that locks. The sheets are dirty and the blanket is covered with stains and cigarette burns, but I don't care. It feels good. It feels safe and warm. And just as I'm drifting off, the intercom starts buzzing. Under the white noise, I hear whispering, a disembodied voice trying to tell me something, trying to warn me.
Charles Burns is a graphic artist and a graphic novelist. He's the author of Big Baby, El Borba, Skin Deep, and Black Hole. His new trilogy began with X'ed Out. His newest book is The Hive. Thank you for joining me, Charles.
Yeah, thanks.
This is such a wonderful book. It's yet another nightmare brought to life. And I think it's interesting that you begin with this kind of vision of unreal romance. This is a graphic novel where we see the pages of a comic book, and the way you've rendered the drawings, it looks like a classic old American romance comic with letters in an indecipherable language. And I thought that was a really fascinating way to begin the second part of this series.
Sure. I mean, I've always been drawn to kind of classic romance comics. They were popular in the 1950s, and I don't know. I always liked the idea that there was a little snippet of life. There were stories that weren't about superheroes. They weren't horror stories normally, but there was. I just liked the idea that there were kind of middle-aged men that were writing these stories, these lessons in life for 10, 11, 12-year-old girls. And I always found these kind of great truths that kind of seeped up to the surface sometimes.
Do you have some of those?
Yes, I have. I mean, I guess initially I think I was probably drawn to the look of them, this kind of style from the 50s. And it was something. There was something about young couples in love and kind of domestic situations that I was more interested in than a lot of other styles of comics. So early on, before I really started writing my own stories, I was doing drawings based on some of these.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?